Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Yay from CZT Jessica Davies. Oh, this is, it's a really neat tangle. I love the name, number one, and take a look at the For More Inspiration link in the description section for the story behind it. You have to scroll down, just a little bit. There's, she has the tangles just kind of listed, so just scroll down one tangle from that link and you will find Yay. I like it for a couple of reasons, and if you don't mind my getting on my soapbox just for a second, when I first saw this, and I've seen it, here and there. I think I found this on Pinterest, I think, and yeah. And anyway, and it took my brain back to I had a friend in school, did beautiful art, and people who write their name in these bubbly letters and stuff, and I just always envied that. And I'm like, yeah, and there's just it was beyond me. And just like Zentangle takes me back to a time where I didn't know that I needed to conquer art class, but apparently I did. There was just this really interesting internal feeling after seeing what I could do with my hand with these simple strokes. And then it opens the doors to other things. So that's why I love Zentangle. It's why I get so excited about what might seem to others like silly things like shading or something like this. But anyway, just share you because I think a lot of us might have this kind of a thing that, so it just took me back, and it's of course it doesn't take much to rekindle my love for Zentangle, because it doesn't ever go out. But I don't know, this just, like I said, it just made me think back to that time where I just never thought I could, and just easily dismissed it, and it was just like went on about my way doing the things that I could do, and that's that. And so it's just, I don't know. Thank you for letting me share. All right, so this one starts off, and do this slow. If you are at all like me with having some challenges with some things, but doing it slow, and again over time, we develop some a steadier hand, or at least dealing with whatever we have to deal with, right? So this starts off, it's a very fancy C-shape curve line, and so starting off, let me see if I'm gonna do it over here, so maybe I can add some in. So thinking C-shape and thinking fancy. So I'm going to come in almost like we're starting a spiral, but only doing once around. Coming out, here's our C-shape, and it doesn't matter how far the bottom one is. Don't worry about it. If the bottom one is different, it's okay, right? All right, then, let's see. She has us making a curved line up in here, like so. And then another, well, this is more of a spiral, but so coming out of the end here, and if you think take off and land, that might help. So I'm going to come off here. It doesn't matter however it ends up, it's fine. Just a spiral, however many rotations you wish to have. Oh, it looks like, did I do more than, it doesn't matter. Do it however you like. That's the fun, right? All right, and then this, I don't know, it's kind of I haven't decided if I want it to be an S shape or a C shape. Maybe a little more than an S shape if we take into consider this and think take off and land. All right, so we're going to come up here, come out a little bit, and then tie right into that, the bottom of there. And again, it's an it doesn't matter type of situation. Wow, that looked really neat. Can I do it again? Doubt it, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. Then, right in here in this crevice, and this might be easier to start either here or here, depending on which hand you use. And we're just making an orb. I find it easier to start on a line, and then you can kind of hit this line, and then the rest of it doesn't matter so much. But if you want it to get tucked right in there, that does seem to help. Okay, and then I didn't really make this a separate step. I just, on my version of the step out, I just filled these in, because honestly, that's an optional, in my opinion, an optional thing for you to do. Let's make that a little nicer. Fill this in. And then as you look at Jessica's step out and samples, you don't have to fill it in. You could just do, you could do fine lines in here. I like the one that she did where she had that. And that's it, except for shading and things. Now, the other reason to take a look at the For More Inspiration link is to see how Jessica has used this. And I didn't try it. Haven't tried this until just now. But let's see if we can get two of them together, right? Okay. And I was just thinking, oh, I was going to do that on a separate one. Oh, well, it's okay. And so this is, I really like how she did it. So in examining what she did, I noticed that it also doesn't seem to matter how you put them together. There's no necessarily right or wrong way. It looks like she adds some extra pieces to make things connect. So we'll just do it again, sort of next to it, leaving enough room over here, of course. All right. Yes. I had to think about what I was doing for a minute. Okay. Oh, well, I left a gap. Oh my. All right, we'll deal with that. I was thinking about something else. Okay, so there we have that. And then we'll come up here. We'll do this little spiral. We'll come down like so. Okay, oh, and then we have to put our orb up here. Nope, up here. Dealing with the one, we could call this a fragment, maybe. I mean, it is the tangle, but you can treat it like a fragment, sort of, in that you just repeat it and put it together and see what you come up with. Okay, so these are completely separate. So let's work to make them go together. And as I mentioned, I noticed that she kind of puts in an extra curve here. What else has she done? Wait, no, that's just one. Thought maybe there was two. So if you can kind of get them, or just leave the gap. I noticed that also. So there we have it. So what I'm going to do, let's do this though. So I'm going to add here and have that touch like that. Oh, and then because we did that there, let's just add it here, because for good measure. Right? And then, again, because all of these things really do not matter, let's fill that in there. And I noticed that she puts orbs in other places, so why not? Let's just fix this right here with an orb, and then we can fill that in. If you didn't know, right? Oh, she had some print humps in there also. Oh, and it looks like she kind of fills in any of the gaps. So we could put, another orb here. It doesn't, or we can just leave it like this, and it's totally fine. And really, really doesn't matter. So. Okay, now I'm thinking of it. Look, it's looking like a snail to me. I just need to put some fancy fescues up here. All right, let's just do some shading. Let's see. I think I was using this, obviously, this quite a bit today. And so let's see what we have left. So here, although I do want to do one different thing first, and we'll use a different tortillon. Because I see this is being tucked under here. That's how I see it. So I'm going to put some graphite on this side. Spread that. I forgot this one is being so floppy. I should just pitch it, but I don't want to. All right. Ooh, like that. Okay, and then, you know, and I'm seeing this here. I'm seeing lines here that they need to go here. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I'm just seeing that. And sometimes when you see things like that, you should just do it. This also harkens me back to, you know, like the 70s, late 60s, and, you know, Schoolhouse Rock or something. I don't know. This, you know, that bubbly style of writing, and all you have to do is add some bright colors here, and, you know, it's just awesome. All right. Now, let's, you know, I think I might play it safe and just use the tortillon. So where else? Well, I'm thinking sometimes it's nice. I like to do a little C shape like that. It doesn't have to touch the edge, but if you want it to, you can. We'll just do those. Then I'm kind of seeing some over here. Well, no, I don't want to use that because I had I was using different graphite earlier, and I don't want to mix the two. And I'm overworking it because I try to get rid of that line, the pencil line that I see. Oh, see, that's interesting. And I don't know why I'm feeling like some there, maybe some here. And then, of course, we have to have something in the orbs. And if I hadn't filled in these, you know, the little crevices, we could have filled that in solid and made a black pearl out of it or something. There we go. Let's see. It's just neat. Well, I like it. I feel like I want to do something else. I just don't know what. So we shall leave it at that. I think after this I'll just draw a single one just so that way I have it. But really, really neat tangle. And I hope that you have enjoyed this. If you did, please click on the like button. I'm totally tempted to aura the whole thing. Yeah, why not? Well, I'm telling you all this stuff. Because I'm seeing Jessica's sample. I'm like, yeah, it looks really cool that way. All right, so let's do it. Because sometimes if you just don't know, then sometimes that means let's just give it a little aura. All right, so again, if you enjoyed this, please click on the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. I mentioned the description section where you will find the links to step outs. You will also find below that ways to connect with me, and that is via my link tree. And it's a link there underneath. And there you can follow me on my webpage. So there's a link to that. On the website, yeah, so you can follow my blog that's on the website. You can also see classes I do, other things. I have a daily tangle. I have some other things on there that I totally need to get up to date, but anyway, there's still a lot of useful things on there. If look at how neat that looks. I'm also thinking, well, I'm gonna think about that while I talk. The aura just does it. It just does it. Also, if you are interested in classes or tangling with a bunch of new Tangle friends, I do teach twice weekly. Thursdays, free. I do them twice a day, 11 a.m., 7 p.m. Eastern time. That's my time. But I have a couple places on the link tree that you can follow me for where I post classes. And it's nice to do that if you're interested, so that way you get a reminder, as well as it'll show it in your time and you don't have to calculate it. On Tuesdays, I have classes that generally have a fee of some sort, except for the third Tuesday. That one is also free. It's called Tough Tangle Tuesday. And we have a lot of fun with some of the tangles that sometimes they make our heads hurt. Sometimes they're just tougher. I have a short list of criteria that makes them, fit into our Tough Tangle Tuesday. Every once in a while, I get one that kind of surprises us. That's like, well, that really wasn't as hard as it seemed, but, worth doing. Let's see. Also, what else also? Oh, definitely also. If you are looking for more tangly friends, we have a Tangle Addicts community on Facebook. If you would love to join us in that group, please click that link. And then there are 4 questions that you must answer in order to gain entry. So I just like to let you know that. We have a lot of fun, a lot of great people. It's a wonderful, safe space to share your work. I don't think I've ever seen anybody criticize anybody. Actually negatively or otherwise, because usually if someone's asking for critique, it seems like most do like what I do, which is like, well, I don't know, it looks great. What is it that you're looking to achieve? And then to find out, because that's really, what it's about. We understand that it's the journey. It's not, this isn't, the end result is not what it's all about. It's about your journey there. And it's just a really fun group, great group of people. So come and join us if you wish. All right. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.